All right, what's up, everybody? Ryan, good to see you all. I haven't made one of these in a while, but I'm driving and I was thinking, I was having these epiphanies, much like the rest of us do. We drive and we think, and I don't know. That's my favorite time to think, is either when I'm driving or when I'm pooping. But that's just being real. Um, but I'm driving and I want to talk about something because I recently stepped back into addiction. Not a relapse, and not my drug of choice, but let me give you a little backstory. I used to smoke a lot. Used to smoke a lot of cigarettes and all sorts of substances, but mainly, cigarettes is what I'm talking about. Um, and I just recently picked up cigars as I was playing golf and hanging out with people on the golf course and whatever. And I started to just casually, oh yeah, it's just a cigar, that sort of complacency of thinking, or the self-centeredness of my disease, the fact that, oh, I got this. Now, it wasn't too much, it wasn't too bad, but here's the thing, is it started to create another habit. That habit was reborn again, and I started to smoke a cigar every day. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I was doing it for about a week. This past week, I did it every day, and it was becoming that thing again, that addiction, that it was a substance that I was leaning on. And, I'm just being transparent. I'm talking about this because it's crazy how we get complacent in our thinking. Even if I'm doing other things in my life, like I'm still exercising regularly, I still eat pretty healthy, I go to my meetings, I've got a home group here locally where I'm at in Illinois. And things are good. My life is better than it's ever been. But those little tiny simple things that can snowball, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're back in full-blown addiction again. Now, mind you, mine was just cigars, but what if I was just doing one drink or one puff of weed or one pill? It's just like we say in certain anonymous groups, one is too many and 1,000's never enough. And I saw that this past week. I really did. I'm on day 2, I guess, of cigars, where I haven't smoked a cigar, and the only thing that's helping me realize all of this and get through, I guess, this, because I'm not really fiending. It was only a week of, but there are mild, I feel a little struggle still with the chemical dependency of the cigars from this past week. It's, it's still in my blood, I'm sure. But the one thing that's been helping me go through this, I guess, it's not that, but anyways, the one thing that's been helping me is understanding the first step, that I'm powerless. And I've been saying that, repeating it all day yesterday, all day today, about, you know what, Ryan, it's your actions now. It's what I need to take and what I need to do to help myself, and to understand that I'm powerless over my disease. I'm powerless over smoking cigars. I'm powerless over nicotine. And I need to just give it away. And, I'm so grateful that I've already been introduced to the steps, the 12 steps of recovery, that help me understand that I'm powerless, that I need to turn this over to my higher power, which is what I've been doing. I've been praying. Okay, if I feel a little indifferent today, Ryan, then you need to, talk to your higher power. I need to talk to God, and I need to say, God, just get me through this little moment, and just take it moment to moment. The crazy thing is that today when I woke up, I had this other thought about remembering where I was when I first got off heroin, and how there were a lot of similarities to just the physical aspects of dependency, of chemical dependency. And I woke up this morning and I was like, that was like the first thing I thought about was, let's go smoke a cigar. And I'm like, whoa. I had to catch myself, because that's how I used to be with heroin. It was the first thing I did in the morning, the last thing I did before I went to bed. So I'm making all this video and I'm talking about all this stuff because honesty keeps me clean. It's an antidote to my disease thinking. It stops me from thinking that, I can just do whatever the fuck I want, because that's what my disease wants me to do. But it sounds crazy when I talk about disease, and maybe some of you will understand it. I'm sure a lot of you will, but some of you won't, about how it's like Jekyll and Hyde. You know, I have to talk to Jekyll in order to keep Mr. Hyde, you know, or whichever one's the good one, you know, afloat. You know, I have to personify my disease, because my disease can split me into two people. I can be Ryan that's going to meetings and being honest and open-minded and willing, doing things he doesn't necessarily want to do, but he knows it's beneficial for his recovery and his life and his daughter and his girlfriend and his awesome family and all of my awesome friends that are here listening, and people that aren't. But, you know, and then there's Bad Ryan. And I don't have to go into detail about that guy. But it's a pretty dark character. But yeah, I just was like driving and I'm thinking about this, and I haven't made a video in a while. I'm sure some of you are wondering, you know, where the hell's he been? Why isn't he doing these videos? But, you know, I just, I've been keeping very intimate with things. I'm not a fan of social media. I know I was so constant with these videos. That was good for me. That was like journaling. But I've kind of stepped away because I don't like exposing every element of my life. I don't feel like everybody needs to know everything that I'm doing, you know? And it's not necessarily that I'm hiding things. It's just that life is so in your face anymore, especially with social media. People have to share pictures and videos and what they're doing every day. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? You know what? Sometimes it takes a while for me to gather what's on my mind. I'm very introspective and retrospective. And so that's why I don't share a lot of these videos, and I don't make a lot more these days, because I enjoy the intimacy. I enjoy just having my tight circle, my girlfriend, my daughter, my mom, my dad, you know, my little brothers and sisters, my brother Jake in St. Paul. I love you, Jake, if you're seeing this. I love you. You know, all my friends, you know, certain people that I'm around, because it makes it that much better. It makes it that much more special to me, you know. But I am glad that I was able to stop and make this little video, and just share these things, you know. It's what we do in recovery. We give back what was so freely given to us, you know, and we share our experience, strength, and our hope, and in hopes that it helps somebody else, you know. I'm very humbled by my disease. Like I said, this past week, it's shown me, damn, Ryan, you need to stay, you need to stay close to God and close to my recovery. Again, everything else is good, you know. Just left the gym, and now I'm going to go into the grocery store and get some groceries and go home and wait for my daughter to get home from school. And that's a blessing, you know. I don't have to suffer today, you know, from my self-centeredness. You know, I can see it for what it is, put it you know, on a shelf and examine it. And you know, if I fail, if I do pick up, you know, if I smoke a cigar, I know that I can't be ashamed or feel guilty about it. I need to just be honest, and I need to share these things, and I need to put more positive action towards them, because that's all I can do. You know, I'm powerless. So I love you all. I wish you all a great day. If you got any questions, or if you want to holler and hit me up and see what's going on, feel free. All right, guys. I love you. Bye.